Rosa.
And this kid impresses me because he is just, I think he's so much smarter than a lot of wrestlers. He knows how refs call matches. He knows what it takes to win. He knows how to get stalemates in situations. He'll just beat you by a point or two. You know,
of course, he loves to whip over. If he works backward and gets the guy coming into him hard, okay, he's got a nice whip.
He's nails on top.
He's a tough mat wrestler, so that's why he's been in the finals of the state tournament 3 times out of 3 years. Now, if we go up to 152. We got this kid from Cheney, Jackson Showalter, okay? Probably 45, 50 minutes from here. He's 33-4. He's a junior, but he's taken on Ethan Miller of Post Falls, who was 3rd at state.
This Showalter, so Ronan Edwards wrestled Showalter in the semis, and Showalter got on top and did some work. And he's got a leg ride. He's physical on top. He's got a power half from hell. If you're Miller, I don't know if going down's a good idea.
Maybe you don't want to go underneath there, if you've done your homework.
This Cheney kid's a real deal, but Miller, man, he's got the ability to catch it and pin you like a lot of those Post Falls kids do, man. They got a cross-face cradle.
They do.
That's just always there.
So 160 for me is cool. It's interesting because it's a rematch. Okay, even though it was summer, it was July. These guys wrestled at the Northwest Elite Team Camp last year out in Cheney. Gunnar Julio, returning state champ as a freshman last year for the Coeur d'Alene Vikes. He's now a sophomore. He has a 28-1 record. He was 2nd at the Raleigh. He was a tri-state champ. I mean, it's been business as usual for Gunnar this year. But he's taken on this Blake Siebert kid from Cheney, a junior, 37 wins on the year, and they had a Pier 6 brawl out in Cheney this summer. Yeah, I mean they were talking about it like, hey coach, you remember when we wrestled at your camp? So,
that's going to be a lot of fun. Watching Gunnar wrestle is always fun just because he keeps going and going.
Well, he's explosive. He can close the gap. He gets kids off the ground on his attacks, on his double leg. He doesn't leave lots of chance, and he gets people in the air.
I'm excited to see someone push him.
Great driving doubles. So, I don't know this Kenneth Brown, do you, from Potlatch? I don't know him. He's got 28 wins, and he's a senior.
Yeah, tough kid. Colton Becker barely beat him in the Tri-State final, so this is going to be a rematch of this year's Tri-State. Becker had a pretty big lead on him. They were up 5-0, and then Kenneth Brown came storming back and dang near got a reversal to win the match. So I'm sure Brown's been looking forward to this rematch, right?
And these guys, it's tournaments that these guys would see each other. These guys don't duel each other. Different classification, Potlatch, small school, south of here. But this is the quality of the tournament Coach Moffitt has been able to get here, for the last regular season tournament of the year. And like a weight like this is you got 2 tri-state finalists, in your local tournament at Coeur d'Alene High School. So this is a good rematch here. Tell me about the Lewiston kid, Ruben Thill. He's 35-7. He's going to take on Joey Fellini from Timberlake, who was, I believe, 6th at state last year.
This Lewiston kid, I don't know much about him. I just saw him this year, and saw him at Tri-State win some matches and get him. I think he placed at Tri-State. Beat some tough kids at Tri-State, and it was like, holy cow, who is that kid? I don't know if he transferred in from somewhere else or what his deal is, but he's the real deal.
Well, I watched Fellini, and Fellini is an impressive, if nothing else, he's an impressive looking kid. He's he's a well-built kid. I saw him in the semifinals. He rode the legs. Was in a good match with Matt Whitcomb, and then ended up putting him on his back at the end. But it was a Donnybrook there for a while. But he is a strong. I don't know what they do out at Timberlake. They got strong looking guys.
They do. They got tough, hard-nosed kids, and Fellini's one of them. He'll just keep coming at you. And right, that's a testament to him pinning Whitcomb at the end of the match, right? They're in a battle, and Fellini gets the pin at the end. You know, Whitcomb had a little desperation, tries to get
he did
at the end, but Fellini had it in him to keep pressure on him.
Okay, so for me, 195, this is your guy, so I'm going to do the bragging on that. So you got Isaiah Laguna, Post Falls, 29-7. He's a junior, returning state placer. I think 6th at state last year in you know, his classification. To me, okay, this is a breakout performance. John White, I've had him in camp. I know he's your guy. Talked to him, and today he was wrestling before the semis, and he said he knew he needed to establish a hard pace early in this matchup. That was his game plan. He needed to, you know, take this guy, you know, into, you know, try to get him tired. Really, how did he do with it? I mean, he made the finals, so how did he do with the game plan?
He did exactly what he needed to do. Kept the pressure on him. You know, John is a little undersized for a 95-pounder, so we're trying to take advantage of that, maybe, you know, where John's in great shape, and hopefully we can wear those guys down, take away maybe the weight and the strength advantage that they might have, and that's going to be the game plan for him in this finals match. You know, he's never wrestled Laguna, he's always been bigger than him, so we're not quite sure what to expect, but we know White's going to go.
Yeah, and he does, and I think this could be a breakout tournament for him just mentally, you know. I mean, you look at the sheets on some of these guys, a lot of paper there, a lot of, you know, for him, you know, always competitive, but this is kind of one of his signature things. I think for a guy, you know, a kid sometimes, a match or two can make him. It can turn things around just mentally and make them feel like they belong.
Yep.
So
I think this could be it for John.
That's really good to see.
What makes him turn the corner.
Okay, 2 matches left. Now we got this big hoss from American Falls at 220. 46-3. I think he's a state champion.
Yeah, I think he is. And he could be a multiple state champion. Definitely a defending North Idaho Rumble champ.
Okay.
From Chris River in the finals last year.
Okay. And then we've got him. He's taking on Tyler Cook. You know, he's another one of these guys. Post Falls Trojans. You know, tri-state placer. Pretty good upper weight, you know, and he's 27-9, and you know, so between these guys, I mean, they have 10 losses, but this American Falls kid, I haven't seen him till today, but he's 46-3. They're strong kids, they're hard-nosed kids.
And Cook just seems to be getting better and better every time he steps on the mat, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him push Kern for, you know, all he can handle.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Then, this is, we're going to end with, okay? Here's another guy, you look on the paper, a little bit thin on the paper, but he's getting better all the time. Cohal, our big guy here at Coeur d'Alene, Jackson Cohal. You know, he's one of those guys, he's put together a good tournament this weekend. Now, he doesn't have the paper. When I say that, he doesn't have the list of accolades, accomplishments. But the guy he's wrestling does. Second in the state last year. And Cohal, by the way, beat him in the Terhart Cup the other night. They wrestled Wednesday night. Here it is Saturday. Rematch. What's going to happen?
I don't know, man. These guys are fun. These are not your typical
Hughes
heavyweights.
is a pummeling son of a gun.
Right.
I mean, he's a pummeling son of a gun. He wants to get a pinch headlock. He wants to go upper body. Had Cohal really in a little bit of trouble the other night in a couple of the positions that earlier in the year he would have bailed out on. And he stood in there, he fought some swim moves, some getting on hands, pushing it down and across. I think he made some adjustments. So, I don't know, guys, not to make a generalization here, but it's heavyweight. I just don't know what's going to happen when some of these big guys get on the mat.
Yeah, you just don't know. I mean, one wrong move at the heavyweight and things go south in a hurry, so...
Usually when they get on their back, sometimes it's time to get the hot showers ready because it's almost over.
Yeah, you never know. Could be one of those matches, or it could be a Donniebrooker.
Okay, well, hey, let us know what you guys think. Give the thumbs up if you like it. You know, let us know what you think. Little experiment. Hey, if it was a train wreck, that's okay. We like comments, but you know, we're trying to grow wrestling and get some attention on these guys. Get down to Coeur d'Alene High School right now. You still got time. Finals in about 30 minutes, so get down here and pack this place up.